Right, Laura McGhie is here with the sport. A lot of nervous Rangers fans, or perhaps they're already accepting it. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know about that.
No.
I don't know about that, James. Thank you very much. Good evening. Well, you can see that our sports news correspondent, Chris McLaughlin, is with me, which usually means a big story is brewing. And we are, of course, talking about Steven Gerrard, who remains the Rangers manager, but it looks increasingly likely that he will quit the Ibrox club to join Aston Villa. Chris, we've been running this story for the last two nights of the nine. What is the latest?
The end of the season?
Yeah, so some mixed responses there. Do we have a timescale as to what's going to happen?
Of replacing him pretty quickly as well. So I would expect things to move pretty quickly tomorrow, if not certainly in the next couple of days.
I guess the next question is then, if Steven Gerrard goes, if he goes, who's next?
Yeah, I mean, the fact he has stopped Celtic, of course, doing 10 titles in a row, he has very...
Thank you. Now, Andy Murray has prolonged his season in Sweden with an unlikely but excellent victory that he admits is probably the best win this year, the Scottish finals. Now, cricket and New Zealand produced a spectacular fight back against England to earn a dramatic semi-final win at the T20 World Cup. Now, Scotland's Stephen Gallagher is set to join an illustrious group of golfers by becoming just the 14th player ever to make 600 European Tour appearances. The 47-year-old, who has been a permanent figure on the tour for 25 years, will tee it up in Dubai to reach the milestone. The Linlithgow-based player has enjoyed enormous success to date. He's bagged 4 tour titles, the first of which arrived back in 2004 in St Andrews. His form on the lead-up to the Ryder Cup in Gleneagles led to his place in the victorious team 7 years ago, and his bank balance is probably quite healthy too. He's won more than €10 million in prize money. Gallagher has been looking over his career highlights with our reporter, Brian McLaughlin. What an amazing feat. 600
Absolutely.
Appearances. Only 14 people. It seems bizarre that there's so few people that have done that, but incredible for him.
Illustrious club to be in.
Indeed, indeed.
And just to be clear, they were all fully clothed.
They were, yes, yeah, the lady doth protest too much, I think. It's like, we were fully clothed, they were not. Rangers, we're going to have to wait and see what happens with that. I was outside Ibrox earlier today, and the fans... mixed responses across whether or not they think he's going to stay, whether or not they think he's going to go. I spoke a little bit about what Chris was saying. Would they bring someone in just to finish the season off if Steven Gerrard decided to go? A couple of names that they brought up, well, Derek McInnes was one of them, the former Aberdeen manager. People not happy about his name being banded. Really? They did not want Derek McInnes to be their manager, of the fans that I spoke to anyway. But we're going to have to wait and see, because it really does seem to be very quickly moving along the lines that he is going to be
Something's happening
to Aston Villa.
I mean,
so,
something.
Stay across the BBC Sports website and, of course, tune into the 9 tomorrow, where we'll maybe have an answer as to what's going on.
Thank you, Laura.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. Now, a French international footballer has been arrested as part of an investigation into an